Hello, good evening to everyone. I'm Amritsar. Welcome to Third Wing's presentation. My dear friends, today I'm going to motivate you by speaking why should we have aim in our lives or why should we set a goal in our lives? What is the importance of setting a goal in our lives? So here I have three main points to explain elaborately one after another. And my humble request is please do watch till the end. And if you want to give any feedbacks, you are most welcome. So without much delay, let's come to the point. I'm sure all must have familiar with the game football, or some of you might have played also. Just to imagine, if in the game football, if there are no goal post, then what will be the condition? Will any team able to score any goal? Can they become winner? Even if they play whole day, even if they are a world class footballer, or even if they put their whole effort, I'm sure they cannot win. Why? Because there is no goal post. So if you have not set a goal, so your condition also will be the same like the footballers playing the game without the goal posts. Even if you work very hard, even if you put your 100% effort, your all efforts, your all hard work will be meaningless if you have not set a goal. You will reach nowhere. That's why, first and foremost, we have to set a goal. We have to set a target. Then, accordingly, we have to work upon it. Let's take another example, the game Gulp. You might have seen those who play Gulp, how careful observance they make. They see where is that small hole. Then they use their mind and accordingly they have to hit. If they hit at randomly, will they able to get score? They will never become winner. They will never be succeeded. That's why setting a goal also important. Then after setting goal, we have to work upon it. Now just to imagine for the golf players, if they do not have hole, that means the hole where they put a score. Or if they do not have any ideas about that hole, can they score any goal? Can they become winner? It's impossible. So the goal post is as essential in football and the hole is as essential in golf. So also setting a goal or setting a target is as essential in our lives. That's why I'm urging you, all those who are trying to achieve something, or all those who are studying in different school, different classes, please set a goal. Otherwise, all your hard work, all your effort, all your time will be in vain. Everything will be worthless, useless. So ultimately, you will be the failure. I hope by now you might have understood why it is very essential to set a goal. So now let us discuss the first point, that is focus. So why focus is important? I'll explain you through a small story. In the early days, we did not have schools, colleges, universities. So in those days, Guru had ashram in the forest. And the people, those who wanted to get some knowledge, those who wanted to learn some lesson, they went to the ashram and learned some lesson. They not only learned some lessons, but they learned how to face all the difficulties, all the challenges, all the problems in daily lives. So one day, Guru wanted to teach the art of archery. When he was teaching this lesson, the art of archery, what he did, he made a small bird out of a piece of wood. So the Guru asked, all the disciples to stand in line, and they have to aim to that bird. They have to shoot that bird. But before shooting, Guru used to ask, "What do you see?" Then the first disciple says, "I'm able to see a huge tree and where the bird is sitting." Then the Guru said, "Please don't shoot." Then he asked for another disciple. He asked the same questions. "My dear disciples, what do you see?" Second disciple also says, "I'm able to see a bird is sitting on branch of a tree." Then the Guru says, "Please don't shoot." Then it is turn from third disciple. The same question asked to third disciple. "You, my dear friend, what do you see?" Then he says, "I'm able to see only bird." Then the Guru said, "Please don't shoot." Now again he asked another disciple. To him also he asked the same questions. "What do you see now?" Then that disciple says, "I am able to see the only eye of the bird." Then the Guru said, "Yes, now you can shoot it." Then he released that arrow and straight away they went to the eye of that particular bird. You might have understood the importance of the focus, why it is important. In our lives, so many disturbances will come. In our daily lives, many challenges will come, many disturbances will come. Our own friends will be the main obstacle in our improvement. So we should focus. We have to move on towards our goal. Then only we can achieve our goal. So next point, visualization. Visualization means able to see or able to conceptualize. Let's take another example. So in 1952, a woman named Florence Chadwick decided to attempt the 26-mile swim between California coastlines and Catalina Island. Roughly 15 hours into her swim, a thick fog began to set, including Chadwick's vision and her confidence. Then what happened? He could not see the other end. He could not know how much he had covered. She swam for another 1 hour, but still she could not see the other end. Then finally, there is no any solution. So finally she quit it. Then later she discovered that if she could have traveled another 1 mile, she could have crossed it. She could have reached Catalina Island. And not only that, she would have broken the record. She would have become the first woman to cross California coastline and Catalina Island. Her name would be in history. But she could not do because there was obstacle in her vision. That's why visualization is one of the most important in our progress. Now you have set a goal. You have a focus. You have visualizations. After having all, or you have to analyze where your directions. You have to see whether your progress is in right directions or wrong directions. Now I have a question for you. Do you board any train or bus at randomly? Of course not. If you do so, will you able to reach your destination? Or do you board any flight which looks very attractive? If you get in flight which looks very attractive and without seeing where it goes, then will you reach to your destination? You will never reach to your destination. You have to see where you want to go, and that bus or that train, it reaches to your destination or no. If it takes, then you have to get in. If no, then you have to wait for it. Similarly, in our life journey also, in order to reach our goal, we need to select the proper ways. That's why after setting a goal, we have to analyze our directions, whether it is in right direction or wrong directions, or whether my progress is in proper directions or improper directions. So, my dear friends, it is you who should set your goal, whether you want to get 90%, 99%, or you want to become engineer, doctor, or IS officer. You have to decide. Then your father, your mother, your relatives, your uncles, they will help you to reach your goal. If you do not decide, then it will be like a man who was traveling by horse. He is traveling very fast. He is traveling very fast. While the traveling, he got confused. Then he calls one man who was walking beside the road. Then he asked, "My dear friend, where does this road go?" Then that particular man replied, "Where do you want to go?" Then the man who was traveling by horse, he says, "I don't know. This horse is taking me." Then that man said, "Then you can take any road." Then what he says, you can choose any road. So your condition also will be the same. So if you have not set a goal, if you have not decided, then no one can help you. Neither father nor any teachers can help you. That's why it is very mandatory to set a goal. By now, I'm sure you might have understood why setting a goal is important in our lives. So, if you agree with me, please like, and if you have any feedbacks, please give me your feedbacks and encourage me. So, thank you for listening patiently.